CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and listening. CQ, CQ, CQ from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and listening. Check my audio here. CQ20, CQ20 meters, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by.
This is Whiskey America 5, Ocean Bravo, Victoria.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Oscar Bravo, Victor?
Ocean Bravo, Victor.
Oscar Bravo, Victor, Whiskey Alpha 5, Oscar Bravo, Victor. Okay, you're 5-5, you went down to 5-1. Do you copy? Whiskey Alpha 5, Oscar Bravo, Victor. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, CQ, and standing by. Negative copy, negative copy. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, CQ. Might try to go over to 40, that's what I usually do this time of night, but I tried to start on 20. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, and hello, hello to Hollywood. CQ, CQ, CQ20. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20. This is Whiskey 4, NDK, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ 14.256, 14.256, 14.256. Sorry you can't read it. Sorry you can't read it. I'm using a e-meet camera and it's just not picking it up. CQ, CQ. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ20, CQ20. Hook the audio on board into the laptop. Yes, frequency is 14.256, 14.256. Thanks very much, Hollywood. CQ, CQ, and standing by. CQ20, CQ20 meters. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta, kilowatt, CQ, CQ. We're going to try 40 meters now, 40 meters. I'll QSY to 40. Let me go fix the, actually it's tuning up on 40.
That what?
Is the frequency in use? frequency in use. 7237. CQ 40 on 7237, 7237. CQ and standing by from Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. We got an adjacent station. 236, CQ. CQ, Whiskey 4, NDK. Let me see if I can tune it in just a little better. I'll be right back. CQ. 7236, 7236, CQ. Yeah, it was on 7237, but there was somebody close by. Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. CQ, Whiskey 4, NDK. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo Mike.
Kilo Echo 8. Is it Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo Mike?
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo Mike. I copy you about 5555 Manson, Ohio.
Thank you, Scott, for the 55 in Ohio. Give me a little audio and I'll give you a report. Give me a little audio, Scott, and I'll give you a report. Hey, Scott, Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo Mike, you're 5757, North Carolina. We're having a little trouble tonight, but we'll keep trying. Thanks very much, Scott, for trying. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ. I think you're saying I'm 51 in mass. Tough copy. Yeah, roger that. I think it's going to be a short band, not sure. CQ and standing by from Whiskey 4 NDK. CQ40, Whiskey 4 NDK with a 17-foot whip. CQ, Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
Alpha 5, Sierra Hotel.
Alpha 5, Sierra Hotel. Charles, 5-7, North Carolina.
QSL, you're 5x5 in the Louisiana, 5x5 in the Louisiana, QSL.
Yeah, thanks for 55, Louisiana. And what are you running there?
All right, they had somebody came right over top of you and just totally clobbered you, but they had some station real close to you, QRM in you.
Oh, okay, roger that. What are you running? What's your antenna and transceiver? Looks like you might have a flex. Yeah, we got an adjacent station. Are you running a flex?
One KC down from you, that's over the top of you. This is AA5 SH.
Did you say they're 1 KC down? Are they 1 KC down, 1 KC down?
They is 7235, 7235.
Okay, I didn't hear them. There was someone at 33. Let me see.
No, follows up with them.
Yeah, there's someone at 7233, but you're saying somebody's at 7235 also?
Yeah, QSL, I just came down at 7235. They have another station that's right on top of you. That's like 59 plus here in Louisiana.
Okay, yeah, I don't hear them at all. Let me move up a little. Thanks very much for the report. I'll try to move up. Okay, we're going to try 7238. 7238. I know there's a shortwave station somewhere around there, so the broadcast station. Let's try this. If the broadcast station's blanking me out on 7238, let me know. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I'm clear with Alpha Alpha 5, Sierra Hotel. That's Charles in Louisiana. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. CQ, CQ. $72.38. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. 7238, CQ and standing by.
Whiskey Bravo 5, Whiskey Alpha Juliet. I have you a 5-8 into Tennessee.
Okay, let's try 7287. It's a frequency in use. CQ, 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 7287. CQ, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, 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 Whiskey 4 NDK, CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK CQ CQ CQ. CQ 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 Whiskey 4 NDK QRZ. CQ CQ CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo W4 NDK CQ CQ CQ. CQ CQ CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo W4 NDK CQ CQ CQ. It was 80 degrees here in Charlotte today, or 79, so short sleeve weather here. CQ and standing by. CQ CQ CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo W4 NDK CQ CQ CQ. CQ CQ CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo Mobile in the gravel parking lot. CQ and standing by. Band is rough tonight. CQ and standing by. I was getting out better when I had one radio. Now I have three, and I'm having trouble getting out. CQ CQ CQ. CQ CQ CQ. All my power must be going into the ground here. CQ and standing by. CQ 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 CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by.
So he gave me some this and that.
Trying to get into it. Read about it. I didn't.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? CQ CQ CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo W4 NDK CQ CQ CQ. 7191 7191 CQ CQ and standing by. CQ 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 CQ. Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo 7191 CQ and standing by. CQ CQ CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo CQ and standing by. CQ CQ CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo W4 NDK CQ CQ CQ. CQ CQ CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo W4 NDK CQ CQ CQ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilowatt, CQ and standing by. CQ, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ and standing by. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ.
If you can take off. Hey, look.
Is the frequency in use? CQ, 7189. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ.
Romeo.
Romeo Station, go ahead.
Kilo 4, India Romeo. John in Brunswick County. How you doing tonight?
Hey, John. Hey, good to hear you down there in Bolivia. You're 5'9" here, North Carolina.
Roger. I got you 5'9" plus a little bit here in Bolivia.
Hey, that's good to hear. Yeah, I've been through that area many times on the way to Topsail Island. Yeah, we go down to Holly Ridge or Surf City, Topsail Beach quite a bit. Yeah, you're sounding really good. Are you on the 80-meter Delta Loop?
Yes, I was tonight. I didn't hear you though. Were you on?
Oh, did you do the Tar Heel emergency net?
Roger, I was on 3923 earlier.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't on that. I was driving up here on Tuesday. I usually do this Thursday nights, but I have to drive up north of town on Thursday nights, and I'm up here for a couple hours, so I set up out here in a parking lot. Yeah, you sound great there, John, and it's good to hear a familiar voice from the Tar Heel emergency net here on 40 meters. Over.
Roger. There's a lot of noise on the band tonight, but I can hear you just fine. Over.
Yeah, you're doing great. How much power are you running?
I'm running 150 watts.
Okay, Roger. And what's the antenna?
Yeah, 80-meter loop.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, QSL. Well, you're on the live stream too, and so you are at I don't know what minute mark it is. I guess I've been doing this for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Well, thanks very much for finding me out here, John. I guess you're JP out there, right?
I missed that last question.
Are you JP? Are you JP on the chat?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, roger that. Well, great. Well, thanks for finding me. You're the first clear contact I've had. I guess the band's not in great shape, but you're coming in great. You sound good here. Over.
Roger. We'll have a good time, and appreciate you getting out and roaming around doing live chat. So, K4IR 73.
Hey, 73K4IR, W4NDK. 73, nice to hear you there. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I'll be clear with John, Kilo 4 India Romeo. He's a friend from the Tar Heel Emergency Net on 80 meters. This is Whiskey 4 NDK. I'll see if I can take some more. QRZ. Looks like N3WER closed the shack about 30 minutes ago. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. CQ from the vehicle, portable in a parking lot. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. I'm on 7189. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo from the vehicle stationary mobile in a gravel parking lot in North Charlotte, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. I guess the 3 radials aren't working for me. I should go back to 1. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
W4NDK, KQ4NT.
KQ4NT. Sounded very good here in Charlotte. Let me put you in the log here. David, Lexington.
Yes, sir. Right up the road from you, Nate. Yes, sir. Sitting there listening and sound good out of the mobile from Charlotte. Man must be in pretty decent shape.
Yeah, everybody is telling me that the band's in bad shape and it's real noisy, but it must be short because I had someone down in Wilmington, Bolivia area in Brunswick County, and then you're sounding really good. Yeah, I talked to JP there. Yeah, good to hear you, David. In Lexington, I got a good buddy from Lexington that he's one of the baseball dads down here. Last name's Honeycutt. You know anybody up there, Honeycutt?
Oh, yeah. I know a few Honeycutts that live here in the Lexington area.
Yep, Roger, yep. Well, Dave Honeycutt's a friend of mine, so if you run into him, tell him hello. He lives down near us. Well, you sound very good, David. 5'9". What are you running? What's your antenna and your transceiver?
Running a older Yaesu FT 920, running about 600 watts into a double bazooka of about 35 feet in height.
It's working. You're doing all the work with that amp and the double bazooka. Yeah, I'm running a Yaesu FT 891 with a 17-foot whip, 3 radials, and got it tuned for 40 meters. Actually, it was performing better with 1 radial to the DX, but short, distance, I guess these 3 are working okay, which is strange. But you're sounding very good here. I'm doing a live stream also there, David.
Okay, real good, Nate. I'll let you see if we've drawn any other visitors into frequency, and 7-3's be talking to you later, my friend. Have a good night. Be safe out in the mobile. KQ4NT.
Yep, KQ4NT, W4, November Delta Kilo. If you want to hear your audio, go to YouTube, and it's on Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio. 73, David.
Okay, buddy. Have a good night.
Hey, you too. Nice to meet you. That's David, KQ4 November Tango. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Clear with him. And QRZ.
Victor Echo 3 November Sierra Tango.
Victor Echo 3 November Sierra Tango.
QSL, good evening to you. VE3 NST here in North Central Florida. We're in Interlaken, Florida. Just wanted to say hello. Sounding good. Back to you.
Yes, you are too. You're 5'9" here in North Carolina. What are you running?
Running an ICOM Pro 2 756 into an AL80B, through a tuner and out to a Q5RV.
Yeah, QSL, it's working for you. It's working well. You sound great. What is your name?
It'll be Tango into the mic.
Okay, Tim. Nice to meet you. My name is Nate. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina mobile with the Yaesu FT 891 100 watts and a 17-foot whip on top of a Wolf River coil on a ditch light mount hooked to the underneath the hood of my car. You're sounding great here, and I really appreciate the contact, Tim. That great 5'9" signal. And your call sign is Victor Echo 3 November Sierra Tango. That's correct, right?
That is QSL. Victor Echo 3 November Sierra Tango. Hell, we could even throw in a Whiskey 4 if you want. I appreciate you picking me up, brother. You're doing a hell of a job from the mobile. I've got you at 20 over. Good signal and good audio. Have a good evening. VCNST.
Thanks very much. You got a great signal too. You're booming in here. You're 20 over. If you want to hear your audio, you can go to YouTube to Go Amateur Radio. Roger?
YouTube, search term Go Amateur Radio.
Roger.
I'm going there now. I'd love to hear it. I've been working on this radio. I've got an SM30 desk mic with it. And if you're not real careful, the thing will be hot as a firecracker.
Yeah, it might be a little bit hot, but it sounded good. Maybe turn it down just a little bit, but it's great. You got a great signal.
Yes, sir. I can only get my mic gain up about a third, and I can't run compression, but I'm good. Hey, man, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I cut the mic gain back. Maybe that'd take the edge off of it. I'm looking at this meter. I'm doing about 800 whiskeys. Have a good evening, sir.
Yeah, thanks for getting in there and making contact with me. I appreciate getting you in the log. Nice to meet you, Tim. Best wishes to you, 73. That's Victor Echo 3, November Sierra Tango, 73. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QRZ. A couple of really good, strong contacts. We had David, he's in North Carolina. We also had John in North Carolina, and then we have Tim down in Florida. So we're getting out south of here. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 Whiskey 4 NDK, W4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. I'm on 7189. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. We had 5 contacts. I'd like to get 5 more. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 with a 17-foot whip, mobile stationary, North Charlotte, North Carolina, gravel parking lot, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. I hear an adjacent station. Let me see if I can figure out where I can get to an empty spot on the band. It's 7188. I think there's a broadcast station up above us. 7188, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
This is 280S.
CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ from the mobile, CQ from the mobile, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. Checking my SSB level. .95 watts. SSB mic gain 45. Processor's at 45. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by.
Whiskey 4, Sugar Bravo X-ray.
Whiskey 4, Sierra Bravo X-ray?
Yeah, that's US Bill.
Okay, roger that. Bradley in South Carolina, Simpsonville. You're 5'5", 5'7" here. I'll give you 5'7".
I got you 5'7" as well. Thanks for the contact.
Yeah, thanks very much. What are you running?
I'm on a ICOM 7300 at 100 watts on an NZ halfway.
Okay, roger that. I'm on a FT891, 100 watts with a 17-foot whip, and I am mobile, stationary in the gravel parking lot.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. Thanks for that. 73.
Yeah, thanks very much. You can hear your audio on my live stream. Go amateur radio. Roger.
Yeah, I see on here on the DX watch it says YouTube channel. What is YouTube channel?
Yes, sir. YouTube channel is Go Amateur Radio. Yep, roger. Thanks for finding me, and I wasn't sure if I was getting out. I checked my power. I'm at 95 watts, and I have the processor on, so I'm not sure what's going on. The band's not great tonight. Over.
Yeah, I think it's going in and out, but I do copy you, and I'm going to look you up on the YouTube channel there.
Okay, thanks very much. Yeah, that'd be great if you could. I'd love to see you in the chat. And do you hear other stations also, or is it the band, or is it me, do you think?
I believe it's just the band. I don't believe it's you. It's just sporadic, I guess. I was on other frequencies, and it's kind of been in and out.
Okay, thanks for the report, because I added an extra radial tonight, so I have 3 radials instead of 1. And I was like, did I ground everything off into the ground, so I'm just shooting all the power into the soil? But I guess it's the band. Hey, thanks very much. I really appreciate the contact. Nice to meet you, Bradley. And where is Simpsonville again?
It's about 10 miles from Greenville.
Okay, 10 miles from Greenville. Yep, because I was working for a South Carolina company in Rock Hill, and they did a lot of stuff in South Carolina. So, all right. Thank you, Bradley. From the Charlotte area, this is W4NDK. I'll be clear with Whiskey 4, Sierra Bravo X-ray. Thanks for finding me.
Yes, sir.
73. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by.
Whiskey 4, Germany, Bravo.
Now, that's a really strong station. Whiskey 4, Golf, Bravo. Hold on, my log's not working.
QSL, Whiskey 4, Golf, Bravo.
Okay, nice cat. I got a cat that looks just like that. Gary in Florida, 5'9" here.
QSL, I'm on running 55 watts on a wire antenna, over.
It's working, actually doing really well. I'm mobile right now. What's your transceiver?
I'm operating on ICOM 7300.
Yeah, I was about to say, it sounded like a 7300 to me. You sound very good here, Gary. And I'm using an 891 with a 17-foot whip and a Wolf River coil. I'm sitting in the car stationary with the window open, warmed up nicely around here today, and just doing a live stream from the car while I wait for somebody out here.
QSL Nation, there's a lot of QSB on the band right now, so you're bouncing around. It's like 4 and 4 to maybe 5 and 7. But anyway, you're getting out there. Whiskey 4, Germany, Bravo, now clear with Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. 73s, Nathan.
73s, I'll be clear with Whiskey 4, Golf, Bravo. 73, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. QRZ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. QRZ.
November 3, Hotel Kilo X-ray.
November 3, Hotel Kilo X-ray. Dennis in Pennsylvania. You're 5'7" here.
Copy to 5'7". Yeah, you got me right. We're up here 50 miles north of Philadelphia. Home of the Eagle. Yeah, you're also 5 and 7 here to Pennsylvania. I'll copy the audio. I was playing with the audio today. Over.
The audio is great. You got an FTDX 101D. You got the audio dialed in just right. sounds really good, clear, and high fidelity. Very nice sounding audio, Dennis.
Yeah, okay, roll your call sign again for me.
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, 9 drunk kangaroos.
Okay, I gotta write this down because some people are putting your logs in the QRZ and I get them and I don't have no info or confirm it. You must look me up real quick there. How'd you look me up, on QRZ or LOTW?
Well, I've got N3FJP amateur contact log and it's tied into QRZ, over.
Yeah, say that again. Somebody's tuning up next to us.
Yeah, it's QRZ. It's tied into QRZ.
Oh, yeah, QRZ. So I'll put you in there.
Yep, and we've talked before. We talked January 14th, and it pulled up the last conversation where I wrote about your homebrew 40-meter dipole, and you have an Antron 99, 25 feet up on a TV tower and an FTDX 101D, right?
Roger. Did we talk before?
Yeah, we talked January 14th, so about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I played with the audio on it today. I kept my fingers out of that menu for 2.5 months, and I got a couple of guys on 40, and I told them I was going to change it, and they guided me through it a little bit after I punched in all the numbers. I'm going to unkey and key back, and you'll hear the difference with the processor. I'll try and back off the mic so I don't muffle it up too much. Hold on a second. All right, now there's with the processor on and all of the different features I plugged into it, over.
Yeah, much louder, much louder. You came up to from 5.7 to 5.9 with the processor on. It's a little hot, but it sounds great. It's great for the band's in terrible shape tonight, so I would definitely prefer, with the processor on, over.
Roger. Well, I like the DX, and it's when you're running barefoot 100 watts, it's hard to break those pileups. I'm only using vertical on 10 meters, and everybody else is running beam to beam, all running kilowatts. And I got to squeak my little signal in there, so I just played with the audio for the first time.
Yeah, you got to do that with the Yaesus. I have a FTDX 10, and somebody helped me with the audio settings, so I emulated those here on the FT891. And then earlier tonight, now it wasn't being heard, so I had one of the guys in the live stream tell me to turn on the processor. And I got the processor on, now people can hear me. And by the way, if you want to hear your audio, which you're interested in, Dennis, go to my live stream on YouTube, and it's called Go Amateur Radio, Golf Oscar Amateur Radio, QSL.
Yeah, I think I did that before, and I did find myself. Will I be on tonight in a few minutes?
Well, you're on right now, so you can rewind it a little and watch it, or you can get back to it tomorrow and watch it whenever you want. So I'll later on tonight or tomorrow, I'll put your call sign in the description, so you can just go down to the description once you get to the video, and you can click on your call sign and the time, and it'll take you right to the QSO. You can also go to Google and search by your call sign, and it'll show the YouTube video, over.
Yeah, but not till tomorrow, Roger?
Yeah, probably not till tomorrow, no. Yep, roger that. They have some like 8 hours, 12 hours until they put it out there for everybody to watch. But if you were to go to it now, you'll be able to watch it right now, and then you'll have access to it all night if you just rewind it and you leave it open and you just put it on pause or whatever. All right, Roger.
Yeah, it'll take me a minute to turn the TV on, punch up YouTube, and I got to go to Go Amateur Radio. I forgot already.
Yep, that's it.
GoAmateurRadio.com or just Go Amateur Radio, and your call sign will pop up. And you want to stay on the air and talk back with you, or you're broadcasting live now? I can scroll backwards, over.
Yeah, you can scroll backwards. You can just watch it, and if you get back to the live portion, you can just chat with me on there in the chat. Well, nice to hear you, Dennis. I'm going to see if I can get a couple more. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
Okay, we're going to do it right now. Thank you very much. N3HKS is clear.
Thanks for finding me. 73, Dennis. Good to see you again. Good to hear you again. I'll be clear with November 3, Hotel Kilo X-Ray. That's Dennis in Pennsylvania. In Lehigh County, Pennsylvania. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. QRZ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, and thank you very much to Hollywood for helping with the audio. Did not have the processor on earlier. CQ and standing by. I'd like to try out the headset. I'll call CQ a couple times and I'll switch over to the headset. I got this new PTT switch. I want to see if hopefully RF doesn't get into it. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. I don't think the audio is great here, but it's working. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. CQ on 7189. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, CQ, and standing by.
Kilo Delta 9, Whiskey Papa Golf.
Kilo Delta 9, Whiskey Papa Golf.
QSL.
Okay, Wyatt, I got you in the log. Here. You're 5'9", North Carolina.
Roger, Roger. I got you 5'9" in Indiana.
Good to hear you in Indiana. What is your station? What are you running there?
Kenwood TS 430S.
It sounds very good. What's your antenna?
Homemade 9-to-1 balance, inset random wires.
QSL. I've got a 9-to-1 myself. I've got a couple of those, and I just bought a Pactana 9-to-1. Why do you choose 9-to-1s over a 49-to-1 half wave or a quarter wave?
Yeah, those Pactanas are pretty good. My buddy has one.
Yeah, you know, I prefer the 9-to-1s. I prefer the random wires over the half waves. I prefer those over the resonator antennas. They seem to work better for me in my location. Is that what you found, or do you just end up getting those randomly?
I just made this one. It's the first antenna that I've had. I'm about to make a dipole.
Yep, QSL. I've made a couple. I've made a couple of doublet antennas also, and I think I'm going to make a Moxon, a 10-meter Moxon. Well, good deal. Well, it's good to hear you there, and you are 5'9" here, Wyatt. My name is Nate, and if you want to check out your audio, it's on YouTube. Go Amateur Radio. Over.
Roger, Roger. You have a good night, brother. 73.
73, nice to meet you. I'll get you in the log, and if you want to hear your audio, it's on YouTube. Go Amateur Radio. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, CQ, and standing by.
This is WB5YUL.
WB5YUL. Is that David in Alabama?
Yeah, Roger. My name's David in Mobile, Alabama.
Okay, yeah, beautiful town, Mobile, Alabama. You're coming in 5'9" to North Carolina. I am mobile in stationary mobile with a 17-foot whip. Over.
Roger, and you're 5'8" here on Dog River.
Okay, QSL, what are you running there?
I'm running a Yazoo FT450D with 100 watts.
Wow, you're doing great. And what's your antenna? David, what antenna are you running?
I'm running two 20-meter ham sticks cut down, and Good. Oh.
Well, they're definitely working. Congratulations on the audio. If you want to hear yourself, you can go to YouTube to Go Amateur Radio. Over.
Roger that.
Okay, nice to meet you. I'm going to see if I can pick up a couple more. And I'll say 73. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, Whiskey 49 Drunk Kangaroo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, and standing by. CQ, and standing by. Trying to figure out how the audio sounds with this headset and boom mic. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. Yeah, Hollywood, I never heard you. Did you try me? CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ40, CQ40, W4NDK, CQ, and standing by.
Thanks for another.
CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. This is W4NDK, CQ, and standing by.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4NDK, CQ, and standing by. I'm on 7188 right now, 7188. CQ, CQ, CQ. Yeah, really bad conditions. The band is short, I guess, but it's getting out where there's salt water south of here, but not north. CQ, CQ, CQ. And Hollywood, how's the audio with this headset? It's, to me, sounds like it's picking up a lot more background noise, and it's prone to RF a little bit, but I think it's working okay. Hi, OK1XD. Sorry I didn't capitalize it. Typo here on the iPhone. Thanks for finding me there, Radio Works, and thank you, Hollywood. How do you find the audio, Hollywood? How is it? CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo CQ and standing by. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
CQ. I got to start packing up around 10 or 15 after. I'll try this a little more. You just got 4 uniform, 1 uniform November on 80 meters. That's awesome. The headset's a hot mic. You could turn it down about 5 points. Roger. Is that any better? I moved it away, or I could just turn it down. Is that any better there, Hollywood? CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
I'll see if I can get one more and then I'll shut it down. It seems like the band's kind of going away from me. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by. Let me check DX heat. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, CQ and standing by.
KJ5 GVQ.
Hey there, Richard.
Hey man, I'm struggling to hear you. I was wrapped up on
Yeah, Roger. The band is not great right now, but just doing my best. I'm getting ready to shut down. I appreciate you finding me.
Yeah, but I couldn't make none of that out. I don't want to hold you up, though. I know you're about ready to wrap it up. Get you some more contacts, and I'll catch you another time. KJ5, GVQ, be clear.
Hey, thanks for getting in here, Richard. Nice to hear you. 73. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. I turned the processor down to 35 there, Hollywood. How's that? QRZ. CQ. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK. Find the mic gain on here. CQ. I turned the mic down to 39 from 45. I'm going to turn it down to, say, 30. I'm down to 29 now on the mic gain. Is that too little there? CQ. I got the SSB mic gain at 29 now. CQ and standing by. I think you said 35, but I think you said processor at 35. X-ray Delta. Please give me your call sign again. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, Indian Delta. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by. You hear me in the background, Roger. That's good for, are you in Belgium, or where is OK1XD? Oh, that was you coming in. I heard you there. Come back again. Oscar Kilo 1, X-ray Delta, Jan in the Czech Republic. I heard you there. I heard you. You're 5-3, North Carolina. I heard you there, Jan, 5-3, North Carolina. Do you copy? Yeah. Yes, I got you, Jan. Oscar Kilo 1, X-ray Delta, got you. Yes, I got you there, Jan. I got you. I'm trying to adjust my mic here. Sorry it's so hot. But you sound very good, Jan. You sound very good. 5-3. What is my report? Yeah, Roger. You are, you're 5-3. What's my report? Oscar Kilo 1, X-ray Delta. What is my report? Oscar Kilo 1, X-ray Delta. Oscar Kilo 1, X-ray Delta. What's my report? Okay, I think I got you in the log. Yeah, I see. I hear you there, Jan. The QRM is very local QRM. Give me a 44. Thank you very much. Good to get you in the log there from the Czech Republic on 40 meters. Excellent contact. Thanks very much, Jan. You made it worth setting this up and getting some DX tonight. 73. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by.
Sounds good, Nate. Dennis, saw everything on the thing and confirmed you on QRZ. I'm hearing you. I'll get out of your way and let you keep calling if you want.
Yeah, sounds good. And who is this? Remind me again, please.
No problem, Nate. It's Dennis. Took me a couple of minutes to get it going on the main desktop. And now I saved it to so I can watch it on the big screen. I heard my difference. I'm impressed. And you switched to your headset now?
Yep, using a headset. I just got this kind of a cheap headset I got, and it's got a hand paddle, so hand switch. So it makes it easier, but I may mostly use the hand mic when I'm using this. But good to hear you again, Dennis. November 3, Hotel Kilo X-ray. Thanks for finding me on the live stream.
Okay, yeah, it's sounding louder, much cooler, more punchier. Let you go, N3HKX clear.
Yeah, thanks very much. It might be a little too punchy with this headset, but appreciate the contact. 73.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for being there in the live stream, too. And good to hear radio works there, Jan, in the Czech Republic. We made the contact. I appreciate it. Got you in the log there. Oscar Kilo 1, X-Ray Delta. Thanks for the DX on 40 meters. Okay, let me get one more and I'll shut her down. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, CQ, and standing by.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, CQ, and standing by. Turn the SSB mic gain down to 35. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. Okay, just tuning in, ham radio confessional, 7188, 7.188. Yeah, I take it Hollywood, the headset's good for DX. Good for DX, and yeah, this thing didn't cost much. It's one of the eBay ones. Okay, ham radio confessional, 7188. I'm going to take you, and then I'll shut it down. I'm listening for you there, ham radio confessional, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, CQ, and standing by. CQ 40 meters, CQ, CQ.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ.
This is Whiskey 4, NDK, Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo. CQ, 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 and standing by. CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, CQ, and standing by. Wow, he worked me with an inverted V and 200 watts from the Czech Republic. That was Jan there in the Czech Republic. Thanks for working me. And I'm in the car with a 17-foot whip, 100 watts. And a Wolf River coil. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, NDK, CQ, and standing by.
CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo, W4, NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, and standing by.
CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ. CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
Okay, I'll try about 3 more times and then I'll shut it down.
CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ.
Kilo Echo 8, November Lima Echo.
Kilo Echo 8, November Lima Echo 59, North Carolina. Is it Michael?
Roger that. The name here is Michael in Kalamazoo, Michigan. I've got you in about a 5'9" as well here, Nathan, in Kalamazoo. You're sounding real good there from North Carolina.
Hey, thanks very much. I'm using a headset I don't use very often, Michael. You're sounding very good, too. You're my last contact tonight. I'm sitting up here in a gravel parking lot, mobile and stationary. Over.
Oh, roger that. Well, you're doing really well. What kind of antenna are you using there?
17-foot chameleon whip with the Wolf River coil.
All right. We took a little faint, but I heard the 17-foot chameleon. It's working for you. Pretty good up from where you're at there. And I'm here at the home shack, and I'm running a 991A with an NFET halfway with about 100 watts. So I usually make it down that direction towards the Carolinas pretty well with the way it's situated here at the house.
Oh, yeah, it's working great there. Yeah, I'm sitting here in North Charlotte. I've got 3 radios out, and the band's not in great shape, but you're sounding good. You're one of the strongest stations I've gotten all night. If you want to hear your audio, I'm streaming on YouTube, and it's Go Amateur Radio.
Go Amateur Radio. I'll make a note of it. I probably won't jump over there right now, but I'll make a note and check it out later on and probably like the page and all those kinds of things to make it happen for you. And, well, maybe you got one more in there since we've been chatting. It seems my waterfall shows an awful lot of activity on the band, so there's definitely people out there tonight. And hopefully maybe you can make one more. Let's see, W4NKD, or NDK, KE8, NLE. Have a good night.
Hey, you have a good night, too, Michael. Nice to meet you on the band here. Kilo Echo 8, November Lima Echo. Great audio. 73 to you. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Let me see if I can get one more. QRZ. Okay, I don't think there's anybody else out there at this point. I need to go, but this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I'll say QRZ and call CQ one more time, and then I'll shut it down. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, CQ, QRZ. Okay, 73 all. Thanks for being there on the live stream and out there in the log. It was a pleasure to chat with everybody. Thanks for sticking with me. This is Go Amateur Radio. Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, 73 and clear.